My philosophy of teaching takes off from something that Robert Oppenheimer said. He said, there are 5- and 6-year-old children playing in the streets who could solve some of my most difficult theoretical physics problems if only I could figure out how to pose the question to them, because they have modes of perception that I lost years ago. So I think the key thing is to figure out how to interact with that mode of perception, how to discover their modes of perception, because we really are at a great distance from them, and how to nourish the uniqueness of those perceptions that they have innately. I think it's important in teaching technology to make sure that it isn't a computer and screen-based activity primarily or entirely. The subject matter is not really technology, it's really invention and problem solving. We're using tools of technology, and of course technology historically means every type of tool that people can invent to do a task. The computer to me is similar to a lathe or a pliers or a hammer, and I try to make sure that their work is spread out over as many different modes of creation and invention as possible. We're using iPads and laptops in the classroom in a very innovative way. What's key here is that it makes everything portable, which means that they can collaborate more easily with each other. It's less sitting at a computer learning what's being streamed down from some preordained sort of curriculum, and more, look what I found, look what I found. It's very hard to pick up one of these devices and run over to somebody else and say, look what I discovered. Speaking about the iPads, we have a very exciting initiative in which I'm teaching the preparatory kids how to create interactive programs. They're actually able to take a concept in language arts or math or music for that matter that we might be teaching to a first or second grader in elementary level and create a game for teaching that particular concept. Now what's wonderful about this is that the older kids are able to work with the younger kids and actually learn from them too, which is quite unique. So the kids in preparatory are designing a game, testing it out. This is their beta testers. They're testing it out with the young kids, and the young kids have a perspective on this that the older kids might not. And they'll feed back information, well, you could do it this way, or you could do it that way. So we're actually working in a real software development environment in which we have programmers, we have a product, we test it with our internal testers, we get feedback from our internal testers, and all the while, the kids are having a great time making stuff, sharing it with other people, getting feedback. The younger kids, of course, are in heaven having the attention from the older kids. And it's a great symbiosis. Each of them has something to learn from the others, and we get some very nice work out of them.